Welcome again, guys, to Pure Property Investment One-on-One. Today I'm joined by Andrew Fu. Andrew is the principal of Apex Wealth. He's also a financial advisor. And what we wanted to cover today, Andrew, if you don't mind, is probably talking about your role and financial advisors, or more so property-focused financial advisors in general, their role in helping investors or would-be investors get into the property market, and how that financial advisor, financial planner, should really be working with that client in the early stages.
Look, although as advisors we can't direct clients to invest directly in property, that's your job.
Yep.
We're able to help give clients an objective view of, okay, this is what you want, right? You want to achieve this amount of properties over this amount of time. How do we get there?
Yeah.
First we look at the cash flow, and we look at any potential equity that they may have in an existing place or in their savings, and we form a projection of, okay, this is how much we think you'll be able to afford based on what you bring in and how your spending habits are. Perhaps this is the price point that you should be looking at. And this is what the potential repayments will be like, and we project rental income obviously on a worst case scenario, just to make sure that we've got a buffer.
Yeah.
And from there, if clients don't have the right amount of equity or don't have savings, we help put a cash flow plan in place to get them to get into those good habits of saving your money, building up a good nest, and then using that potentially to get the first investment property or get your first home, anything like that.
But it's key. I think you probably put out a point there saying you kind of making sure that the habits are right, and I think Aristotle once said you are what you repeatedly do, and making sure that if you don't have those habits in the early stages as far as savings or budgeting, your role might not be to say it's time to buy a property. It might be to say you need to start changing the way you're spending, or start understanding where your money's coming in and going out, to get you to the position in 12, 24, 36 months time to then therefore buy the property. Your role kind of sits right across the gamut, right from property investors with big portfolios to manage cash flow and manage your objectives, right down to those early investors wanting to get into the market. And also, like you said, I think you pointed out, the key is also understanding, is this the right asset? Is property the right asset? It might not be. It might well be that they've got a diverse property portfolio, and they may need to look at some kind of diversity outside of that as well. Your role is probably look at it, like you said, holistically, understand everything that they've got, where they're trying to get to, and how you can best probably project how we can get there in the best way and probably the most defensive way possible. Yeah. Again, it's probably a little bit more of, there's a lot of detail behind that discussion, and I think that detail probably needs to happen in probably a good 30 minutes to an hour discussion around everything that you have. And if you do want to talk to someone like Andrew about your position and how he can potentially work with you to talk about budgeting or strategies and objectives, feel free to contact him at the details at the bottom of your screen. And likewise, if you'd like to get in touch with us, you can contact us at any time as per the details below as well, and we'll catch up with you soon. Cheers.